Hi Cancer, welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of March 2023. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but do keep in mind as we proceed, this is general for your month as a whole, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now I do more than appreciate the love and support in the form of likes for this video, comments down below, tell me how this resonates for you. I'm here and claim the success for you individually. And of course, subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't joined this Cancerian tribe already, definitely do so. But as you can see, I did pre-pull 2 small money and career oracles, as well as 3 tarot of dreams to begin a bit of a layered spread for you. But before we jump into the cards, the overall message I channeled for you before beginning this reading: impressive success, gaining financial rewards due to it all. Impressive success, gaining financial rewards due to it all. In the first attempt to get your reading done, or one of the couple, rather, I did hear jaw-dropping success. I feel as if there's just an impressive way about the words you speak, how you create, develop, how you accomplish. I feel like you are succeeding beyond measure, beyond other people's expectations or even your own. Could be more so in comparison to past levels of success, right? The past with your business and or other jobs, or the job you're wrapped up with. In this, leaving you with financial rewards. Beautiful. I just feel as if things are working out in your favor. To begin with the oracle, we have hard work pays off. Beautiful. I feel as if, and you're one of the few signs who got this message, past efforts paying off, right? Up until this point, as well as current efforts throughout this month in particular. It feels like you are not shy of putting in the hard work, and this is gaining you rewards, abundance in a multitude of forms, growth, progress, attention, being discovered for some. I do feel as if a lot of Cancers drawn to this reading, and this is not the first time this has come up, at the bottom of the deck we have fame and fortune, are meant to be in the spotlight. And however this works for you, you might not fully see the picture as to how that's meant to come to be. You might be continuing the running of a business and are working a job where you're meant to be stepping into the spotlight more so, all right? They're saying your name may just go viral throughout this month. If you put yourself out there in the public eye, say on social media or some public speaking or something of the sort. It could be more so standing up and making a difference in the work environment, or through your business or your work online. This is going to pay off big time, all right, big time. It feels like with Beyond Passionate also coming out, there's no shortage of passion when it comes to, again, the words you speak, the messages you convey. You could be a spiritual worker being drawn to this reading, or just simply really good at what you do. And Spirit's saying when you feel this passion exuding from, they're saying your pores, through all that you create, develop, and accomplish, that's a good sign. It's a sign that you're doing what you're meant to, or that you made the right choice or choices along the way. But we're moving on to money-making machine. Not surprised. I do feel like this is a month where you are having those dollar symbols, money symbols in your eyes, right? Hungry for more, wanting to see oneself with an increase of savings, being able to pay off your bills with a sense of ease and maturity through it all, right? I'm hearing ahead of time, wanting to, for some, clear up your debt, or take steps closer to doing just that. I do feel like you also deserve and crave to have that ability to spend without thinking twice or even once about whether or not it's going to be too expensive. They're saying not having to check the price tag. I do feel as if you deserve to live this luxurious, wealthy lifestyle that you're heading towards, and seeing evidence of just that throughout the month, where you're able to clear things up financially, improve things in that sense, pay things off efficiently, upgrade when you feel the need to or have to, or want to, and then have the ability to spend with a sense of comfort, needing to and wanting to live a better lifestyle, taking a highlight as well. In Spirit saying we get that that costs money. It's just a fact of life, right? And so Spirit's saying, well, how are we going to move towards making more money for oneself? You might find that this is a month where you had to, or rewinding backward throughout this month, leave an opportunity behind to move towards more lucrative opportunities, or one in particular for oneself. Bear with me. And I also feel like fulfillment's taking a focus. Do you feel fulfilled working that day-to-day job, if not multiple? Are you feeling fulfilled in the running of your business from day to day, from week to week? this is very important, and also speaks upon whether or not you are approaching things in the right way for oneself, or if you're wrapped up with the right opportunity or multiple. I do feel as if your destiny, your North Node placement taking a highlight, your purpose in this lifetime being very much noticed and highlighted at certain points, but the Ace of Swords to jump into the Tarot of Dreams. Now, I do feel like there's clarity coming in regards to why something was delayed, a bit stagnant, a bit up and down, or just plateauing at certain points. I feel like a lot of which are drawn to the reading have a YouTube channel or just a different platform online that's now taking, I'm hearing booming success. It's taking an increase quite rapidly. People are noticing you. It's the sense of the universe saying, if you don't want to take the initiative to step into the spotlight, you're going to get that push, right? A sense of you feeling the independence about you with the Nine of Coins at the bottom of the deck paying off for you, all right? But there's a need to water the hope that you feel quite easily coming to be or continuing throughout the month, or bring it on back if need be. I do feel like there's an investment, say a housing situation or a different contract that isn't perfect, and Spirit saying this is one of the many upgrades moving forward that need to come to be. And so this is why you're feeling hungry to make money, why you had to leave something behind to make more. But they're saying money isn't everything. And we know you know that, but you might just get that reminder either way throughout the month. I do feel like you are getting a lot of downloads, doing a lot of speaking, communicating with a sense of ease, but at times a little bit of nervousness. Might be the spotlight attention, might be your spirituality being affected by energy. Could be more than one thing. But I do feel as if either way, there's a need to push past it or cleanse your energy, meditate, find a way to shake off the nerves, because what you have to say, what you're meant to accomplish is truly important. There's a sense of a new beginning for a lot drawn to the reading. Again, this could be a new money-making opportunity. It could be a business idea coming to mind. I feel as if that's a gift from Spirit. But I feel like you're watched over by an angel, okay, if not multiple, being very spiritually connected and very intuitive at this point along your path. There's a sense of you being able to conquer whatever you set your mind towards. Whatever you focus on will grow, will prosper. And again, it feels like a lot of what's drawn to the reading are continuing the running of a business or working a job or working in a field. And all of your hard work up until this point is now finally paying off, feeling quite rewarded by the universe. But Spirit's saying, yeah, you might feel as if there's a sense of luck with something going viral or just becoming more successful or just progressing for oneself, you gaining more money through it all. But you've worked they're saying your ass off, you're behind off to get to this point, and there's so much more success ahead for you and financial wealth for you to be experienced. This is such a good reading. The Three of Cups, all right, to move right along, reasons to celebrate, acquiring that new opportunity, being proven right in the choice, if not multiple, that you've made, continuing something. Time and time again, I feel as if Cancers drawn to this reading have been disturbed when trying to accomplish something, right? It reminds me of when I try to do these readings and things just get in my way, right? Delays, disturbances, occurrences, having to do a reading multiple times. I feel like people have doubted you. Naysayers have come into play, especially again if you're on social media or in a public platform. But you're standing out in the crowd is what I'm hearing, and there's reasons to celebrate. I feel as if in the work environment and or at home, you're seeing people's true colors. You see right through the BS, and this is helping you intuitively steer clear and or just be strategic. And I just feel like that could tie into certain obstacles at points throughout the month, right? Things aren't going to be perfect throughout March, and you shouldn't expect it to be or strive for perfection. But it feels like any obstacles you do have to overcome, you'll celebrate when you come up with a creative solution quite easily, or you just overcome it with a sense of experience, all right, backing you up. I feel like it's something, if not multiple things that you've had to overcome before. Spiritual messing with is a definite possibility for you as I struggle there throughout the month, and this could play into you needing to put something to rest, okay, or why you do something. I don't know if that was keywording, but I feel like it was accurate. That was keywording in and of itself. The Knight of Swords as well came out in the pre-shuffling because I feel like you're moving around, migrating, accomplishing. They're saying at times like a chicken without a head, but you don't need to be forcing it. All right. I feel as if you are a bit guarded due to what you intuitively feel, what you've been informed of spiritually, the past, but allow for the past to be put to rest in your expectations, your vision. Still be strategic, right? But I feel as if you do need to kind of give oneself the ability to make the best until the best and release the past. All right. This could be a difficult living situation, a difficult work situation, all right, or it could be tying into a past job that treated you poorly or just didn't end well, ended with disappointment in the same field, and now you're working a different one. So you get the point. Let's try to stay in the present moment and view things in a fresh manner. But we're moving on to the King of Coins. Male or female, this is representing your energy. It's interesting, this is the third card. I would normally feel this coming out in the beginning or see that come to be. But I do feel like there's a grounded, okay, they're saying force of nature sort of way about you. There's a feeling that you're going to go the distance in whatever craft you have perfected or are perfecting at this time and moving forward. There's a sense of you discovering, for some drawn to the reading, a skill set, or if not multiple, that you did not expect to come to be. This is going to leave you even more successful. I feel like people are meant to know who you are for one, if not multiple, very important reasons. There's a sense of you being grounded when it comes to your finances. Why do you feel the need to overspend? It's not really the best choice, but I feel like it will come to be at certain points throughout the month either way. But I do feel like you're being viewed as a pillar of success. And I feel like there's two different reasons how you're meant to succeed throughout the month. It could be a business, a job, it could be two jobs, it could be two different levels of achieving and succeeding through that one job. I just feel like you are meant to see oneself doing better than you once were, right? Through that impressive success, through financial rewards coming to be. The Two of Coins, I feel like there's weighing out of in regards to the pros, the cons. Is this option better for me than in comparison to the other? Could be looking for a new job once again. It could be, this is also talking about, for a lot drawn to the reading, even if that was true for you, you having to go through a bit of a balancing act and gaining clarity through it all. I do feel as if you're learning more about, again, the future of your career and how this is meant to progress and develop and evolve for you in such a beautiful, powerful, positive way. All right. Any doubtful nature stemming from other people is simply jealousy, all right? And potentially tying into how they were raised. Interesting and random. But I do feel as if there's thoughts about the evolution of your career once again and how it's made you so much stronger. And at times, with all that you have going on in regards to your career, making money once again, even financial obligations, you need to dig for that inner strength and implement self-care. Water your own cup so that you can just get back up and keep it pushing forward, right? Keep doing what you need to do. But there's a reminder that when you step out of an opportunity and do what's right for you, or just keep pushing forward, even with the obstacles, the difficulties, you succeed in the end. And I feel like people are impressed. Yeah, step by step, day by day, we're seeing progress because we have the Two of Coins and now the Three of Coins. But this talking about attention, being noticed, being discovered, people wanting more of what you have to offer. It feels like when you do what you do it well, and people trust your words, your vision, okay, your communication, once again, your creations, developments. It feels like if you're a business owner, there's going to be returning and new clients throughout this month. Keep it organized. Write it down or make a log, on your computer. There's going to be a need to, and you're not the only side who's gotten this, to write things down, stay organized. It feels like you are going to be hitting one, if not multiple, key targets for oneself. Boom, Cancer's doing it. It just feels like a month where you're meant to shine in the spotlight and blow people out of the water. It feels like, say you were wondering why something wasn't doing well in the past, or you just had something progressing quite slowly, and other people who weren't as talented as you or aren't were progressing quicker in that same field. It reminds me of my YouTube channel. Things are now progressing, and you might even surpass that person or some people or businesses. Does that make sense? It's time for you to succeed. It feels like the universe is paying you back for certain levels of hard work, coming into play, being put to use. Putting in those hours is what I'm hearing, but paying you back for all the good karma that you deserve. All right. It feels like, again, you make a difference or are meant to in this lifetime, but it feels like your good hearted nature when it comes to how you do things ethically, responsibly, how you just have dealt with some difficulties at times. Welcome in the good karma wholeheartedly. It's time for you to succeed once again. But they want me to put the Nine of Coins right at the top. This is a month where you're seeing oneself standing out in the crowd once again and succeeding immensely, immensely. I feel like there's a family member, if not multiple, for some drawn to the reading, who is viewing you at a distance, or your work, or just hearing about what you've accomplished or what you're accomplishing, and they are astounded, astounded. I feel like being drawn to this reading, you are beyond talented, and there's more to discover and more evolution taking place moving forward when it comes to that one, if not multiple talents. Again, I feel like you're discovering what you're made of and what you're meant to achieve moving forward, and what you don't even know you're capable of. All right, you're one powerful, strategic, talented individual, and this month reminds you of just that, or proves this to you in certain ways. It feels like you stand up and you do what you do in a very confident manner, even if there's slip ups, even if there's obstacles once again, even if you get a little bit nervous, slip up on your words. I feel like at times, again, that's spiritual messing with, and the energy affecting you, or it could just be your nerves getting the best of you in that moment. But it feels like even the imperfections of your work stand out in a positive manner. It speaks truth. It's purposeful. All right. So it feels like the twists and turns of this month, the ups and downs, the endings, new beginnings for some, the progression, the holding back at times, everything's purposeful. You need to remember that wholeheartedly, because it feels like you are protected. You're backed up by the spiritual realm, excuse me. Even if it feels completely opposite at times, yeah, there's just so much protection, so much guidance. And I feel like your intuitive hits that you're getting throughout the month need to be trusted. All right. Just because at times you have ignored your intuition in the past and something else purposeful happened doesn't mean you shouldn't be trusting it at this time. It feels like you are going to be seeing the truth in the future of something, and whether or not something's right for you, right? If you're applying for jobs, say, allow for oneself to feel out the energy of that location, because that's going to be key for you, but also just look within and ask oneself, does this feel right? Is this right for me? And do I see myself progressing and thriving in this environment within this field or this job in particular? I do feel like this is a month for you to impress people again, left and right. Let's wrap this up by pulling a small everyday tarot. The Ace of Swords. We're not going to take it, but another card reminding you that you deserve this clarity, this new beginning, or just beginning of true success for oneself in both your money and career. Flopping out, bear with me. Okay, some of you might feel a little bit trapped in a work environment at certain points, or in a contract, but Spirit's saying the releasing of which at certain points throughout the month or just moving forward will feel so relieving, and it's meant to come to be. The Sun, a reminder that completion leads to happiness, to more success, towards more purpose in one's life, more fulfillment. But it feels like there's a sunny way about your energy as well, and that's likable. It feels like a month where, once again, you are impressing people left and right. This is leaving you with growth, progress, success in so many different ways, different levels of abundance, but one of which being highlighted once again is the financial rewards flowing in for oneself due to it all. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, and I'll definitely see you next time.